You ever notice how the biggest memories in life rarely come from the biggest events? They come from nights like this: a living room full of people you love, snack crumbs everywhere, someone yelling at the TV, someone else asleep before halftime, kids laughing, parents smiling quietly because, for once, everyone's together. That was our 2026 Super Bowl. Not flashy, not extravagant, but honestly, exactly the kind of night that reminds you what really matters. Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are the Hansons, where family, life, parenting, marriage, chaos, laughter, and real conversations all meet in one place. I'm Maya Hanson, and today we're talking about something simple but meaningful. Our 2026 Super Bowl night. What we did, who came over, what we ate, what it reminded us about family, and why these ordinary moments are actually the extraordinary ones. Because when you've got a big family like ours, time together isn't automatic anymore. It's intentional. Super Bowl Sunday has kind of become a quiet tradition for us. Not a huge party, not dozens of guests, just family. And honestly, that's how we like it. This year we had Colin, Tristan, Gavin, Keenan, and our three youngest daughters, Madison, Torrin, and Annalyn. That alone made it special because kids get older, schedules fill up fast, jobs, friends, responsibility, life pulling them in different directions. So when they choose to come home, that means something. It means you're doing something right. It means the home you built isn't just the place they came from. It's a place they want to return to. And as a mom, there's no bigger compliment than that. Think about it. Your adult children have complete freedom to spend their time however they want. They could be anywhere, with anyone, doing anything. But they chose your living room. They chose your family. They chose this. That's not luck. That's years of investment paying off. The thing is, this night didn't just happen spontaneously. There was build-up. A few days before, Jeremy mentioned it casually to the older boys. You guys doing anything for the Super Bowl? Nothing pushy, just planting the seed. Because here's what I've learned about inviting older kids to things. Pressure backfires. Guilt trips backfire. Expectations backfire. But genuine invitation? That works. So we kept it light. We're probably doing something low-key here if you want to swing by. And one by one, they confirmed. Yeah, I'll be there. Sounds good. What time? Simple. Easy. No drama. Just connection. Preparation started early in the day. Not in a stressful way. More like a slow build of excitement. Jeremy and I tag teamed the kitchen. I handled the side dishes because honestly, I've got those recipes down to a science. He focused on smoking the chicken because that's become his thing over the years. There's something meditative about smoking meat. The prep work, the seasoning, the patience, the monitoring, you can't rush it. You can't force it. You just tend it and trust the process. Kind of like parenting, actually. While Jeremy was outside checking the smoker, the younger girls were inside helping me, getting all the stuff mixed up, all the ingredients, setting the table, and I love hearing them. Laughter, questions, stories. That's when I realized something. This wasn't just about watching a football game. This was about creating space for family to exist naturally. No phones dominating attention, no schedules rushing anyone, no distractions pulling focus, just us. If you want to see real family bonding, watch people cook together. There's something about a kitchen that lowers defenses. People talk more. They joke. They tell stories. Even the kids who normally keep to themselves start chiming in. At one point, I caught my youngest daughter sneaking a bite of the salad I was making. Is it good? I asked. She grinned, mouth full, and nodded. Don't tell anyone. Too late, I said with a smile. We laughed. Those moments right there. That's the stuff you can't manufacture. You can't force it. You just have to create the conditions for it to happen. And before you know it, you've got someone stealing chips early, someone taste testing desserts repeatedly, someone asking when kickoff is every 10 minutes. It's chaotic, but it's the best kind of chaos. The kind you'll miss someday. Around 4 o'clock, Colin showed up first, walked in the door with that easy confidence that comes from knowing you're home. Just came in. Hey, what's up? Grabbed a drink, sat down, started talking. No awkwardness, just comfortable. That's what you want. Tristan was already here, and then, 20 minutes later, Keenan and Gavin show up. And each time someone new walked in, the energy shifted slightly. More voices, more laughter, more stories being swapped. I noticed something beautiful happening. The older boys naturally gravitated toward their younger sisters, teasing them, asking about school, joking around, and the girls lit up because big brothers are cool, especially when they're not living at home anymore. Those interactions remind me why having a big family matters. It's not just about numbers. It's about relationships layering on the top of each other. Brothers and sisters, older and younger, different personalities all learning to navigate each other. That's the ecosystem of family. The younger daughters had been excited all day. And I mean bouncing off the walls excited. They love when their older brothers are around. More laughter, more teasing, more energy in the house. Our middle daughter, who is usually pretty quiet, was suddenly chatty and animated. Asking questions, telling stories from school, showing off something she made, because big brothers pay attention differently than parents do. There's no agenda, no correction, just genuine interest. And kids pick up on that. They flourish in it. It reminds me how important sibling relationships are. Long after Jeremy and I are gone, those siblings are still each other's history, still each other's support system, still family. So when I see them genuinely enjoying each other's company, that's a parenting win I'll take any day. As kickoff approached, there was this shift in the house. People started claiming spots. The couch, the recliners, the floor. Blankets came out, pillows got positioned, snacks got placed in everyone's hands. Someone turned on the pregame show. Opinions started flying immediately. Patriots are going to dominate. No way, Seahawks have this. Honestly, I'm just here for the commercials. That was one of the girls. Classic. And I just sat back and smiled because that is what I imagined years ago when we were in the thick of raising little kids, back when bedtime was a battlefield, when grocery shopping with multiple children felt like a military operation, when we wondered if we'd ever get to enjoy our kids again. This right here, this is what all that hard work was building toward. When the game started, the living room filled up fast. Some were watching plays closely, analyzing formations, debating calls, predicting outcomes. Some were there for commercials, waiting for the funny ones and the bad ones, rewinding the clever ones. Some for halftime, some for the food, some, honestly, just for the togetherness. I found myself in that last category. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy football, but what I enjoyed more was looking around the room and seeing Jeremy laughing at something one of the boys said, my daughters cuddled under blankets together, my sons completely relaxed and present, nobody stressed, nobody distracted, just together. Here's something I've learned over the years of parenting. Shared experiences create emotional glue. They don't have to be dramatic, just consistent. Movie nights, dinners, game nights, sporting events, these things quietly build connection. And one day you realize those small traditions held your family together. Because here's the thing about family unity. It's not accidental. You don't just end up with adult children who enjoy being around each other. You create that through years of requiring presence at family dinners, creating traditions worth returning to, making home a place of laughter, not just lectures, prioritizing togetherness even when it's inconvenient. That's the long game of parenting, and nights like this prove it's worth playing. Now let's talk about that smoked chicken Jeremy made, because it turned out incredible. He'd started it early afternoon, seasoned it with a simple rub, and put in some pepper jelly on it. Salt, pepper, paprika, just a touch of brown sugar, nothing fancy. But the smoke, that's where the magic happened. Hickory smoke, low and slow, about 3 hours. By the time he brought it inside, the skin was perfect, crispy, golden, smoky without being overpowering. And when he started pulling it apart, juicy, tender, falling off the bone. Nothing brings people to the kitchen faster than good barbecue. I swear, within minutes. Plates were filling up, compliments were flying. Someone asked if there was any more ready. Dad, this is fire. That was Gavin. High praise from him. Seriously, you need to make this more often. And there it was. Food as love language. Food as connection. Food as memory maker. Because years from now, they won't remember every Sunday dinner, but they'll remember the smoked chicken on Super Bowl Sunday of 2026. They'll remember how it tasted, how the house smelled, how everyone gathered in the kitchen to grab seconds before the second quarter even started. That's what sticks. I'd made some classic sides to go with that chicken. Nothing complicated, just comfort food that people expect and love. And comfort food does something special at gatherings. It signals safety, home. Nobody feels fancy eating comfort foods at a family gathering. They just feel comfortable. And comfortable is exactly what you want family to feel. When people feel at ease, they open up. They laugh more. They stay longer. They relax into being themselves. That's the goal. Chips and dip sound simple, but they do something interesting socially. They keep people gathered. Nobody grabs chips and disappears to another room. They linger, talk, laugh. We had 2 different chip dips going, salsa and queso. And then they got mixed together, so it was like a salsa queso. And people kept rotating between them, trying combinations, debating which was best, double dipping when they thought no one was looking. Those conversations, that's where real connection happens. Not forced, not scheduled, just organic. I overheard Tristan and Keenan talking about work, sharing frustrations, swapping advice, just being brothers. Then one of the girls asked Colin about his job, and he actually opened up. Talked about his day, his challenges, his wins. Stuff he wouldn't necessarily volunteer at a formal family dinner. But over chips and queso on Super Bowl Sunday, it flowed naturally. That's the power of casual gatherings. Less pressure means more connection. One of my favorite parts of the night was just watching, not talking, not hosting, just observing. The older boys joking with their sisters, the girls teasing them back, inside jokes flying around that Jeremy and I weren't even part of. And that's perfect, because they're building their own sibling culture, their own history, their own bond, independent of us. At one point, Gavin said something that made everyone crack up. I have no idea what it was. Some reference I didn't get, but everyone else did, and they laughed so hard. One of the girls was crying because she was laughing. That's family culture. That's years of shared life showing up naturally. There was a moment mid-game where I just sat back and thought, this is what all that hard work was for. The sleepless nights with newborns, the disciplined talks that felt endless, the school pickups in all weather, the financial stress of feeding 13 people, the parenting doubts that kept me awake at 2 a.m., wondering if we were doing it right. All of it leads to moments like this. Peaceful togetherness, kids who genuinely like each other, a home that feels safe and welcoming. That's success. Not perfect, but real. And real beats perfect every single time. Because perfect is a myth, but connection is achievable. You just have to prioritize it, protect it. Fight for it when life tries to pull everyone in different directions. Halftime sparked a lot of opinions. Music preferences vary widely in our house. We've got country fans, rock fans, hip-hop fans, pop fans. So whatever the halftime show was, someone was going to have thoughts. We ended up watching the All-American halftime show, and, they had their opinions, strong ones. But even the debates were fun, because nobody was arguing seriously, just conversation, just shared experiences. And honestly, that's what makes memories stick. Not agreement, connection. They laughed the whole time. That's healthy. That's family learning to disagree without disconnecting. That's emotional intelligence being built in real time over a halftime show on a random Sunday in February. Now let's talk about the highlight of a lot of us, dessert. Because once the main food slowed down, everybody started asking, so when's dessert? And when you've got a big family, dessert isn't optional. It's expected. It's part of the ritual. This year we made something simple, crowd-pleasing, and honestly perfect for game night. Something you could grab with your hands. No plates needed. No forks required. Just pure chocolate and peanut butter heaven. This became an instant family favorite. Easy, rich, perfect for feeding a group. You need 2 cups graham cracker crumbs, 1 cup creamy peanut butter, a half a cup melted butter, a half a cup powdered sugar. For the chocolate layer, you needed 1.5 cups chocolate chips, 2 tablespoons peanut butter. This is an optional topping. Crushed pretzels, mini chocolate chips, caramel drizzle. Here's the directions. Mix graham cracker crumbs, peanut butter, melted butter, and powdered sugar until thick and well combined. Press evenly into a 9x13 pan lined with parchment paper. Really press it down firm so it holds together when you cut it later. Melt chocolate chips with peanut butter slowly, stirring constantly until smooth. Don't rush this part or the chocolate will seize up. Spread chocolate evenly over the base layer. Add toppings if you want. We threw some crushed pretzels on half the pan for the salty-sweet combo. Refrigerate about an hour until firm. Longer is better. Slice into bars and serve. Pro tip here, make them the day before. They taste even better after chilling overnight. The flavors meld together, the texture gets perfect, and trust me, with a big family, they won't last long anyway. We made a full pan, gone in a day. When those bars come out, the energy shifted. People migrated back to the kitchen, grabbed pieces, made noises of appreciation. Oh man, these are good. Who made these? Can we get the recipe? And here's what's interesting about dessert. It extends the gathering. People who were thinking about leaving stay a little longer. Conversations that were winding down restart. It's a second wind for togetherness. Plus, there's something about sharing something sweet that softens people. Make them more open, more present, more grateful. Food has emotional power. Dessert especially. It signals, relax, celebrate, enjoy the moment. Think about every significant gathering in your life. Birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, celebrations. There's always dessert, because dessert says, this moment matters. This gathering is special. Let's mark it with something sweet. And sometimes those sweet endings create the sweetest memories. By the fourth quarter, things had mellowed. Some people were fully invested in the game. Some were food coma tired. One of the younger girls had fallen asleep on the couch, wrapped in a blanket. Classic. Happens every time. But nobody minded. That's actually one of the best signs of a good family gathering. When people feel comfortable enough to just exist. No preference, no pretense, just being. Years from now, nobody will remember the exact score of that game, every commercial that aired, who won MVP, but they'll remember being together, laughing, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling like they belonged. That's what sticks. That's what matters. Because life gets heavy. Relationships get complicated. Stress accumulates. But then you have these nights that remind you, family is good, home is safe, connection is real, and that anchors you. Gives you something solid to stand on when everything else feels shaky. You don't need big events. You don't need expensive outings. You don't need perfect execution. You need intentional moments. Cook together, watch something together, eat at the same table. Protect family time from the 1,000 things trying to steal it, because connection doesn't happen accidentally. It happens deliberately. And here's the secret. Your kids won't remember perfect, but they'll remember present. They'll remember you showing up, making space, creating opportunities for togetherness. That's enough. That's more than enough. If your kids are growing up and you're worried about losing connection, don't panic. Shift from control to connection, because the parenting strategy that worked when they were 8 won't work when they're 18. You can't make them come home, but you can make home a place they want to return to. That means less lecturing, more listening, less pressure to perform, more acceptance of who they're becoming, less criticism, more celebration. It works. Trust me. We're watching it play out in real time. Our older kids choose to be here, not because they have to, because they want to. And that shift, that's everything. After the game ended, we all pitched in on cleanup. Nobody had to be asked. People just started, gathering plates, putting away leftovers, wiping down counters, and even that bonding, working together towards a common goal, talking while tidying, making jokes about who ate the most. Those moments count too, because family isn't just the highlight reel. It's also the cleanup, the ordinary tasks done together, the rhythm of shared life. Eventually, people started filtering out. Work in the morning, responsibilities waiting, life calling them back, but the goodbyes were warm. Hugs, thanks for having us, we should do this again, love you guys. And as each person left, the house got quieter, but not sad, just peaceful. The kind of peaceful that comes after a really good day. After everyone was gone and the house was cleaned up, Jeremy and I sat on the couch together, just us, the younger girls already in bed, and I felt this wave of gratitude. For my husband who helps make our home a place people want to be, for our kids who actually like each other, for the chaos that comes with a big family, for the laughter that fills our house, for the life we've built. It's not perfect. We've had our struggles, our fights, our failures, but it's real. And real is better than perfect every time. Success isn't measured only in money, business growth, career achievements, status symbols. It's measured in kids who come home, spouses who still laugh together after decades, families who genuinely enjoy each other's company, memories made in ordinary moments. That's wealth, true wealth, the kind money can't buy. So here's my encouragement today. Create moments. Don't wait for special occasions. Don't wait for perfect circumstances. Turn ordinary nights into meaningful memories. Because someday, those ordinary nights will be the ones you miss the most. The random Tuesday dinner, the Sunday afternoon movie, the Super Bowl gathering that wasn't about football at all. Those are the ones that matter. So make them, protect them, prioritize them. Your future self will thank you. Your family will thank you. And honestly, your heart will thank you too. Thanks for spending time with us today on We Are the Hansons. If this episode reminded you to slow down, gather your people, or just appreciate your family a little more, then it was worth it. Until next time, love your people, feed them well, make desserts, laugh often, and remember, family isn't perfect, but it's priceless.